Norris wins!
From the karting tracks of England to the world's fastest circuits, Lando Norris arrived in Formula One with a rare combination of talent, determination, and a calm confidence that belied his age. Critics whispered doubts. Too young, too soft, not ready to fight for a championship. But Lando didn't come to listen to the critics. He came to race, to fight, and to carve his name into history. This is the story of how Lando Norris went from promising rookie to 2025 Formula One World Champion. Australian Grand Prix. The 2019 Australian Grand Prix was the start of a journey no one expected. McLaren was far from the top of the grid, and Lando, a rookie, was stepping into the car with the weight of immense expectations on his shoulders. From the very first corner, Lando showcased a unique composure. He navigated traffic with remarkable precision, overtaking experienced drivers such as Carlos Sainz and Kevin Magnussen, carefully timing each move while keeping his tires and engine in optimal condition. When he crossed the line in 7th place, scoring points on his debut, the commentators and fans alike were stunned. For a rookie, it was exceptional. And in the paddock, people began to realize this was not just a young driver who had lucky moments. Lando had mastery beyond his years. Bahrain Grand Prix 2019. 2 races later in Bahrain, Lando continued to prove his mettle. He finished 6th, but the race itself was far more significant than the points. In the scorching desert heat, Norris found himself battling with seasoned champions like Sebastian Vettel and Daniel Ricciardo, defending positions, timing overtakes, and managing his tires with an intelligence rarely seen in rookies. There was a moment midway through the race when Vettel attempted a bold move on Lando at turn 4. With split-second timing and nerves of steel, Lando held his line, braking at exactly the right point and forcing Vettel to back off. That single defensive maneuver encapsulated his early career, fearless, precise, and composed. By the checkered flag, it was clear to everyone watching that Lando wasn't just a promising young driver, he was a force to be reckoned with. Monza in 2020 marked the first podium of Norris's Formula One career, and it was one for the history books. The race was chaotic, with sudden safety cars, rival mistakes, and high-speed straights that punished even the smallest miscalculation. Amid the storm, Lando executed a series of precise overtakes, including a daring maneuver on Sergio Perez at Lesmo, threading the needle between 2 cars with impeccable timing. Behind him, Vettel and Gasly tried to close the gap, but Lando managed his pace and tires with perfect balance. Crossing the line in 3rd place, he became the youngest British driver to stand on a Formula One podium since Lewis Hamilton. At just 20 years old, he had announced to the world that he could compete at the very top of the sport. British Grand Prix 2021 was the ultimate test of composure and skill. Lando started 7th, but the pressure of racing at home against the likes of Lewis Hamilton, Max Verstappen, and Carlos Sainz was immense. Every lap demanded precision, every corner demanded concentration, and the roaring British crowd made every mistake impossible to hide. On lap 10, coming through Copse Corner, Hamilton attempted a move on the inside. Lando held his line, defended aggressively but cleanly, and forced Hamilton to back off. Later, he executed calculated overtakes on Sainz, carefully timing his braking and acceleration to maximize every centimeter of track. By the end of the race, finishing 5th, Lando had not only delivered a points finish, he had shown the world that he could handle pressure, expectation, and the intensity of top-tier competition with grace and skill. Austrian Grand Prix. The 2022 Austrian Grand Prix was a masterclass in courage and strategy. Lando started 6th on the grid and immediately engaged in tight battles with Sergio Perez and Charles Leclerc. Lap after lap, he demonstrated fearless precision, especially on turn 3, where he executed a daring late-braking overtake on Perez. He didn't just race aggressively, he managed his tires, monitored energy levels, and conserved his car for the final laps, ensuring he could capitalize on any opportunity. Crossing the line in third, Lando had once again demonstrated that he was no ordinary driver. He was a strategic, fearless contender capable of podium finishes against the very best. Italian Grand Prix. Monza 2022 showed the evolution of Lando Norris from rising star to established contender. Qualifying P3, he maintained consistent pace, balancing aggression with tire and engine management. During the race, he executed a late-braking maneuver on Valtteri Bottas into Parabolica, overtaking cleanly and maintaining his momentum. By finishing second, Lando cemented his reputation. He could now consistently challenge at the front, push for podiums, and perform under the most intense pressure. It was another milestone on the road to greatness. British Grand Prix. The 2023 British Grand Prix was a pivotal demonstration of Lando's championship-caliber mindset. Starting fourth, he executed perfect tire management, overtaking George Russell, defending against Lewis Hamilton, and pushing past Carlos Sainz with precise timing. Each overtake, each defensive maneuver was calculated, blending bravery with intelligence. Finishing second, narrowly missing the win, Lando had shown that he was not only fast but mentally sharp, capable of handling high-pressure battles against the best in the world. The 2025 Championship. Lando's historic triumph, the 2025 season, was the ultimate test. McLaren had returned to title contention, but Lando faced two formidable rivals: Max Verstappen, a four-time defending champion, and teammate Oscar Piastri, whose own brilliance pushed Lando to the limits every weekend. Each race was a high-stakes drama. In Bahrain, a well-timed pit call allowed Lando to finish second, keeping his championship hopes alive. In Monaco, through chaotic traffic, he executed daring overtakes and tire gambles to take the win. At Las Vegas, a near spin tested his nerves, yet he recovered and finished strong, retaining his points lead. Heading into the final race at Abu Dhabi, the championship was still undecided. Verstappen won the race, Piastri finished second, and Lando crossed the line in third, exactly the result he needed. His calculation, consistency, and calm under pressure earned him the 2025 Formula One World Championship by just 2 points. The McLaren team erupted in celebration. The British fans roared. History had been written. Lando Norris, at 26 years old, became the 35th Formula One World Champion. He ended Verstappen's reign and brought McLaren its first driver's title since 2008. From rookie points finishes to podiums, daring overtakes, and a championship that will be remembered for decades, Lando Norris's rise is the story of a modern Formula One legend. Lando Norris didn't just make history, he dominated it, calculated every corner, and earned every moment of glory.